AFTV DT smiling now. I know you weren't smiling at 2-0. I mean, it was looking terrible. I mean, both two deflected goals, but again, some abject defending after quite a good start by the team.
Yeah, I thought the first half there was a couple of chances, and they had a couple of chances, and then we just never came out for the second half. I think the change was the substitution of Martinelli and then the formation from going 3 at the back to 4, and it pushed an extra man forward, and then we started to open them up, but we was already 2-0 down at that point. But it's good that they were able to turn it around because it was a young side. There was a few experienced players in there, but the majority of it was young players, so it was good for them to turn that around, and it would give them a bit of a, And
the standout player was Saka. I mean, brilliant by him, brilliant goal, and also brilliant cross. And he sort of took the game by the scruff of the neck when we were down and out, really.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a youngster that stands up to be counted. And you look at the result in the other game with Frankfurt, they lost at home as far as I'm aware. So we've actually finished top of the group. And that might not seem important, but for the next round it is, because we should technically get an easier tie.
And it's teams like Inter Milan dropping into this competition now, Ajax and teams like that. You don't want those teams, do you?
Well, I don't know. I think troops are like to go Ajax, but for obvious reasons. But we kind of want to just forget about that at the moment. But it's done now until next year. We can concentrate on trying to get ourselves up the league table, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, and obviously it'll be a completely different team for that game on Sunday against Manchester City. Are you feeling a little bit more optimistic going into that game? I mean, a win and a draw, good comeback today. I mean, it could have been worse.
What did I say to you the other day? I said only time will tell whether we're starting to turn a corner or not. Let's not jump too far ahead of ourselves, because that's when we, as Arsenal fans, get slapped in the face. We're coming up against Man City, one of the best. We're going to have to be on it for 90 minutes, not 20 minutes or 30 minutes, 90. We have to be. And I said this the other day, every time Man City have lost this season, the following game they've slapped who they played. So we have to be careful of that, because they're going to want to, get themselves back on track, so to speak. And I feel that if we do beat Man City, congratulations to Liverpool, the title's theirs. I still think they're going to win it anyway, but we need to concentrate on ourselves, because it's important for us to get the 3 points. And let's try and build our own momentum, because we've got a big month. Because we've got Chelsea this month, we've got Manchester United at the start of January, Everton away, Bournemouth away. We've got some tricky ties there. So we need to start picking up points, because we're not actually that far away from, you know what I mean? It's kind of catch-22. You kind of...
You're near the bottom and you're near the top.
You kind of, So it's a couple of defeats can drag you into the bottom half, and a couple of wins can drag you in contention for Champions League place. So listen, we didn't lose, and I'm driving back home now. So
long drive, mate. Listen, just before you go there, what do you think? A lot of people have been talking about the fact that Ancelotti is now available. He's been sacked by Napoli. Would he make a good Arsenal manager for you?
Do you know what? I'm kind of the mindset that people like Ancelotti, maybe Allegri, I feel that boat sailed. I want a more younger, progressive manager, something that we can build the future with.
Allegri ain't that old.
Well, where I'm going. You know what I'm saying. The Allegri situation, the thing about him is that he's been out of football for a while now. And it's not saying that he's lost it. It's just that I feel that, I don't know. I would just like to get some kind of clarity on the situation, because it seems like they're, it's like there's about 12, 13 candidates, and I appreciate that they want to get the right man and that they're not going to rush, but we need to know what we're going to do. Is Freddie going to stay out for a while, or are we going to get someone, before the end of this year? Because what's important is the transfer window coming up, because we need reinforcements. So do you give that money to Freddie without any, thought of him being the long-term successor, or do you get someone in and let him go and get his players? Because Freddie could go out there and buy players in January, then a new manager could come in the summer and be like, well, I don't really like that guy that was bought there. So that's why there's that kind of uncertainty. But listen, it is what it is. We move on to Man City, and we didn't lose. We topped the group, so I'm smiling.